Sanam, beautiful people, welcome, welcome, welcome in vibration of oneness. So today we're going to do a meditation together, which is called Kirtan, Kriya. And it's a beautiful meditation which uses chanting, so the voice with the mouth connecting, and the heart awakening to the vibration of the sound. With celestial communication, so that's movements of the hands, sometimes movements of the arms. In this one, it's literally a movement of the fingers, which I'll explain in a moment. So the Kirtan Kriya is renowned for improvement of the cognitive development of the brain, to keeping it alive, keeping it working, improving the focus of your mind and your memory. And really, the Alzheimer's Journal did a study in 2016 on the cognitive development. People were doing this, they were wired up to a machine and they were doing the tests on to check how this was working for the brain. And at the end of the study, they realized that this was really, really good for memory, cognitive development and focus. And they went as far as to say that it was something that would help reduce Alzheimer's and dementia. And that even with people that have the early stages of dementia and Alzheimer's, if they can cognitively do the practice to chant the mantra, even if not the hands, that it would really help their sort of development through this illness that they have. So the mantra is Sa, S-A, Ta, T-A, Na, N-A, Ma, M-A. And it's important when you're chanting the mantra is to connect to the meridians we have in the mouth, 84 meridians in the mouth, and the lips, the tongue, the roof of the mouth. And as you say Sat, you're connecting the Sat, and then Na, so the tongue goes to the roof of the mouth. Ta, again, the tongue goes to the roof of the mouth. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then the lips touch on the ma. So Sata Na Ma. Your hands, the celestial communication part, is to cross at the wrists. So you're just balancing, make sure you have no watches and things in the way. So you're just balancing the back of one wrist onto the front of the other. And then your hands come in front of the heart, not connecting to your body. They're about 6 to 8 inches away. And your fingers are just like angel wings. And when you've got that ready, you bring your elbows to nestle in and the shoulder blades release down. And then you connect. Sa, ta, na, ma. And you just can completely continue to move the fingers. So you're connecting the fingers. So first of all, you have Jupiter, the Jupiter finger connecting to the planet Jupiter. Then connecting to Saturn, middle finger, connecting to Sun, ring finger, connecting to Mercury, the little finger. So you're connecting to the planets. You're also connecting to the 5 elements that make up the human body and make up the whole of this entire universe, which is the earth, water, fire, air, and space. Okay. So as we chant through, the mantra starts off in a loud voice, which they call the voice of the world. So we're chanting Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, and that's about 5 minutes. Then it goes into the voice of the beloved, which is a loud whisper. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So even though it's a whisper, you're pronouncing it, you're projecting the words. And then it finishes with silence, but you continue to move the fingers and mentally chant Satanama. So you're mentally chanting as you move the fingers in line with it, and then it comes back in with the loud voice again onto Satanama to close and finish the practice. So that's all the explanation that you might need to know what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. And then the one last thing to mention is the eyes. So your eyes are closed. The eyes go in and up to the third eye. So that's just this little place here between the eyebrow center where the root of the nose meets the skull bone. And that is what the yogis call the third eye. So you're just gazing softly in and up to that space. And it's just a soft gaze. And if you're not used to doing it, it might feel a little uncomfortable to start with, but just allow it to be soft. Just keep reminding yourself to come back there, and I'll remind you too. And the breath just takes care of itself, because as you're chanting, you're going to just breathe in a normal way. So there we are. That's all your explanation. How it's going to leave you is feeling calm in the body, the mind, and spirit. And in this busyness of this chaotic world that we're in right now, it's just what we need, I think. So let's give it a go together. And what this does is you will find that the effects are instant. You'll feel it today. But if you build on this and you come back to it on a weekly basis, a couple of times a week, or even daily, you will find that you will just come into this calm space when you've come in from a busy day and you just can't seem to focus on anything, and everything keeps going round in your mind, spinning away. Just focus on this one thing, this meditation, and this will help you. So let's give it a go together. It's probably going to be about 13 minutes altogether. There's a little introduction of music, and then we begin the chanting. So just come comfortable on your mat. Make sure you've got a little bit of height. You're sitting on a cushion. Your legs can be crossed. You can have them straight out in front of you. You can be sitting on a chair, but you need to have your feet flat on the floor. So get yourself comfortable. Have some water. Have something ready for you to drink afterwards and now if you feel you want to have a little sip. And let's get the hands ready in the position so you're ready to go. And just have the ability to be ready to just press in, to the finger as you come along once the music begins, okay? So just give it a go. You can watch for a bit if you wish to. Just close your eyes and just go with it. If you can't remember what to do, just don't worry. Just allow the music, the sound current to carry you through. Feel that vibration of the music connecting to your heart. And that's what the cross heart is all about. It's connection to your heart, into love, into compassion, and into joy. Mostly for you, and then sending that out to all people everywhere. All right, so close your eyes, just take a moment, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And just listening to that sound of the music and joining in as and when you're ready. And there's no way that you can get this wrong. You just show up and be here. Gaze is in and up to the third eye. Shoulders released, eyes open. Connect to your sit bones. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Whisper, still connecting to each of those fingers, gazes to the third eye. You might find the fingers and the wrists start to ache. It's okay, that's expected. Just relax, breathe, and continue. Gaze the third eye, center of the eyebrows. Soft gaze in and up. Continue to move the fingers, mentally chanting as you touch sa, ta, na, ma. Mentally chant. Keep moving the fingers. Go deep inside your mind, your body. Gaze the third eye. Imagine the color blue. This third eye center. Focus softly as you continue to chant the mantra. Connection to your heart. Mentally chanting. Gaze the third eye. Breathing deep and long. Chanting the mantra mentally in the mind. So this is the whisper, the loud whisper now. Sa, sa, na, 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 sa, sa, It's the voice of the world, the loud voice. Gaze the third eye. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Release the shoulders. Lift from the root block. Ground yourself into the earth. Open into the heart. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. You might feel this connection into the wrists, the joints, the fingers. The hands might begin to ache. It's quite natural for that. Just breathe into those areas. Just allow it to relax as best you can. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, ta. Just going into that silence one more time. Still connecting to the fingers, still mentally chanting, still gazing to the third eye, in and up. That space where the roots of the nose meets the skull bone. Mentally chanting, Open the hands like angel wings. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Pull up on the root lock, the roots of you. Pull the navel in, drop the chin, elevate the body. Take a sip more air through the nose. Hold that breath. Keep the eyes closed, hold the posture, exhale. And one more like that. Inhale deep. Pull up the root lock, navel in, drop the chin, elevate, gaze to the third eye. Relax the mind, relax the body. Hold the breath. Hold the posture, exhale. Take a deep breath. Take your left hand to the heart center and your right hand on top. Those angel wings then connecting to your heart. Close your eyes. Elevate. Ground yourself. Open into your heart. Just be as still as you possibly can be. Close the eyes. And no matter what you're feeling, what you're thinking, how it is, just breathe deeply. Regulate your breath. Resetting, recalibrating. Gaze is the third eye. Whole body softens. Mind relaxed. Connection to the earth. Connection to you. Sending yourself good wishes. Sending yourself healing. And sending yourself love. And in the same way, send all of that healing and wishes and love out into the world, into the universe. All beings, all animals, all flying creatures. As wide as you can, sending out that love to all beings everywhere. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just softly blinking the eyes open and bring the hands back into prayer position at your heart center. It isn't a prayer. This is just connecting your life force, your left and right brain, the sun, the moon, the feminine, the masculine, the Ida, the Pingala nadis. Connecting to you, beautiful people. Sat Nam. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to see you again soon. Sat Nam. Lots of love.